My name is Jackson Hale, and 6 months ago, my quiet Texas ranch turned into ground zero for an alien invasion of the heart. I was just an old widower, sipping cold coffee on my porch, when a massive purple spaceship crashed the silence of my pasture, spilling out 11 gorgeous alien widows who claimed I was their perfect mate. Little did I know, saying yes would spark a galactic revolution, proving that human stubbornness could outmatch any star empire. If this hooks you, smash that like button and subscribe for more HFY tales where humans flip the script on the cosmos. Your support keeps these stories coming. Let's hit 100K subs together. It started like any other lonely morning. The sun crept over my 2,000 acres, casting long shadows on sagging fences and a barn ready to collapse. My wife, Sarah, had been gone. 10 years to cancer, and the emptiness echoed in every room. My son Danny called from Silicon Valley, pushing me to sell and move to some senior home. I'd hang up every time. This land was my life, stubborn as the cattle ignoring my calls. I nursed my coffee in Sarah's faded bluebonnet mug, the one thing I couldn't let go. The routine kept me going. Check fences, count cows, fix what broke. By noon, sweat soaked my shirt under the vicious sun. I muttered to old Bessie, the herd's bossy matriarch, but she just snorted and turned away. Loneliness was my shadow, thick as humidity. That night, after microwave chili and bad news, I hit the hay at 9 sharp. But after midnight, chaos erupted. My cattle bellowed in pure terror, hairs rising on my neck. I grabbed my shotgun, loaded with rock salt for coyotes, and stepped out. A pulsing purple light lit the back pasture like unearthly welding. Cresting the rise, I froze. A spaceship, 300 feet long like a bruised cathedral submarine hybrid, squatted on my grass, carving patterns with its legs. A ramp lowered, glowing softly. Out marched 11 women, stunning beyond words, with amethyst skin and hair in impossible colors. They moved like soldiers, robes flowing but practical, belts holding gadgets I couldn't fathom. The leader, tall with silver-white hair like moonbeams, approached with a beeping device. Her name was Zixara, first widow of the Catharan fleet. In perfect English, she declared I'd been selected as their mate. My jaw dropped. "Selected for what?" I croaked, shotgun lowered but ready. Zixara explained. They were warrior widows from a galactic war. Laws demanding they bond with a compatible male or face exile and death. Their scanners picked me for resilience, loyalty, and earth wisdom, my common sense from ranching. I'd endured loss like them, stuck to my land, cared for stubborn cows. Insane, right? But their eyes held the same hollow grief I'd seen in my mirror since Sarah. They weren't forcing it. A trial period while repairing their ship. I glanced at my empty house, the silence crushing me. "Come up to the house," I said. "Coffee's cold, but I can brew fresh." They followed like a bizarre parade, and for the first time in years, my kitchen buzzed with life. Over coffee and mismatched mugs, they shared stories. Zixara's husband fell in battle. Others lost mates to plagues or failing ships. We bonded. Over grief, not genetics. They were warriors, not damsels. Kirael, a tactical officer, Varonash, an engineer, Lizamoon, a young fighter with 17 kills. Age didn't matter. I was 67. They ranged from 27 to 43 solar cycles, valuing my strength in enduring loneliness. Bonding meant ceremony, integration, maybe physical if consented, not all at once, choice within the group. They'd adapt here, fix my ranch. Exile loomed if I refused, but no force. I paced to the window, staring at moonlit pastures. Why me over younger, richer men? Nixandra said scanners saw my capacity to endure, honor memories, find purpose in simple tasks. Stubbornness, I called it. Strength, they insisted, the kind their people needed. We agreed. Stay a month for repairs, day by day, no promises. House rules. Contribute. Respect property. No tech on cows without asking. Laughter rippled. These warriors relaxed around me. As they filed out, Kirel lingered. Thank you for the chance. I nodded, exhausted. Adventure, she called it. Washing. Dishes, Sarah's mug in hand, I whispered to the empty air. She'd laugh, then embrace it. Maybe it was time I did too. Dawn brought surprises. Nixandra puzzled over my coffee maker like a new species. Primitive but effective. I chuckled. She smelled like ozone and honey. Kirael burst in, criticizing my perimeter defenses, barbed wire inadequate for assaults. Soon, all 11 crowded, my kitchen turning it into a command center. We set protocols, contribute to ranch work, respect boundaries. Teaching went both ways. I showed fence mending. Voronash fixed my tractor by harmonizing frequencies. Quinda herded cows with instinctive command, saying they responded to confidence like any herd, including people. Lysa Moon bonded with my old horse Murphy, both remembering usefulness. Wisdom, I called it, seeing her grief mirror mine. Misunderstandings sparked humor. My joke about needing 10 gallons of coffee brought literal alien brews on my porch. Complaining about arthritis during sunset led to Veltana's artificial light shows, stunning horizons engineered daily. You expressed desire, she said. I explained human hyperbole. She smiled, promising to ask next. Rituals adapted hilariously. Courting needed galactic bull meat. They bought Walmart steaks, grilling in geometric patterns with chants. I toasted to sharing life, feeling less alone amid their sacred barbecue. Evenings brought stories, Zarin's 50-to-1 orbital holdout, teaching survival as victory. My grief, not failure, but endurance. Then Tuesday's attack shattered peace. 3 dark ships screamed in, sonic booms stampeding cows, raiders, Vorth enemies tracking the widows, energy blasts scorched grass, widows deployed weapons, hustling, me inside. Stay down, Kiriel ordered. Outnumbered, but this was my land. I grabbed rifles. We coordinated ambushes using ranch layout. Cows stampeded through raiders, Murphy charging like old times. Smoke cleared. Enemies downed. Fought for. Home, I said. Zixara nodded respect. We'd become family. Weeks normalized chaos. Dexra eased my arthritis with glowing crystals. Poker nights revealed their competitiveness, Zixara bluffing masterfully. But Sunday's second wave hit harder. 6 stealth ships, triple forces. Jamming. Tech, heavy weapons. In the barn, outnumbered 3-to-1, I sketched a plan. Weaponize livestock. Sound generators panicked cows into stampedes. Irrigation mud-trapped enemies. Zarlin planted surprises. I led the charge on Murphy, herding chaos through raiders while widows fired. Improvised victory. Texas style, aftermath, scorched land, but intact family. Worth defending, Zixara said. Other widows sought similar. Hundreds, thousands. Laughter bubbled. Sarah would have loved it. We bonded not in ceremony, but battles and fences mended. 6 months on, my ranch hummed with life. Quantum lessons. In the kitchen, bacon from stars, trade deals over eggs. We fixed neighbors' pumps, healed bulls, becoming Little Galaxy. The Galactic Council arrived, copper-skinned Vexthran, demanding oversight for 3,000 refugees. Experiment, he called it. No, home, family. Neighbor Pete interrupted. Good neighbors, better than most humans. We rejected regulation, their rules, caused isolation. Instead, make room. Texas way. Expansion bloomed. Henderson's hosted merchants. Diner became clinic. Chaotic. Successful. Vexthran warned unsustainability. I countered with cussedness. Weddings followed. I officiated Carlos and Sathara's mixed vows under stars. No regrets except Sarah missing it. She'd approve. Love bridging divides. Endings are beginnings. My loneliness evolved into galactic family. Love expands infinitely. Love this HFY epic? Like, comment your favorite part, and subscribe with notifications on. Share with friends. Let's spread human triumph across the cosmos. More stories coming. See you next time.